enormously counterproductive. It is clear that these ICE raids were delayed because bureaucrats in the immigration agencies were actually pushing back on the president, in part because they were worried that we would end up separating a bunch more kids from their families, from their parents and their loved ones, and that would be a terrible result. The president, I was a school superintendent of the Denver Public Schools, and I know that the families in my old school district are absolutely terrified by what he's doing. And you know, the vast majority of people that are here that are undocumented are working hard and trying to provide the best that they can for their family. I believe we should pass comprehensive immigration reform. The president's been capable of being able to do that. And I was part of the Gang of Eight in 2013 that wrote the immigration bill in the Senate, and that bill had $46 billion of border security, but it was sensible border security. It was 21st century border security, not some medieval wall that's going to be ineffective. I mean, if we had passed that bill, you could see every single inch of the border and anybody coming across it. And we dealt with internal security. I negotiated with Marco Rubio and Orrin Hatch and Dianne Feinstein the agriculture provisions of that bill. It's the first time we had an immigration bill supported by the farm workers union and the growers. And Donald Trump's just kicked all that over, forgotten that we had that bipartisan approach to this work, and is instead just throwing temper tantrums that are deeply counterproductive and deeply at war with who we are as a country.
So mayors of 5 major cities are saying that they will not support the ICE agents and they will not give them any kind of financial or any sort of support. Do you agree with that?
Here's what I would say. I'd say that local law enforcement has enough on their hands without having to enforce the immigration laws. That's not their job. The Constitution gives immigration to the federal government. And I realize the federal government has become utterly ineffective and incompetent under this president, but they are the ones that have to do this work. And that's what the Constitution says. We shouldn't be burdening local government any more than Donald Trump should have been burdening local government when he had a bunch of tanks rolling around Washington, D.C. during July 4th.
Senator, you went after